What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look inside this big box, which is Trumpeter's 32nd scale Harrier AV-8B, the night attack variant. Okay, so we're going to look at this beautiful kit today, which is the AV-8B Night Attack Harrier 2 by Trumpeter, and it's 32nd scale. So see right there, it's going to be about 44 centimeters long and about 28 centimeters wide and 428 parts. It's 32nd scale kit, modern jet, but it's not huge. A Harrier's a pretty compact one, so kind of like we did the MiG-29 last year and built it. It's not a giant lump, so it's pretty manageable. So it's actually a good size in 32nd. So there's a few different versions of this. I think there's 4 different versions Trumpeter brought out around about 2010 to 2011-ish. So it's about 10 years old. But it's really, if you want a Harrier in 32nd scale, this is really the main kind of one you want to go for, I guess. So it's kind of a big box. I'm going to turn it around a little. You can see some pictures there of the build-up one. Oh, look at the camera over. And it is kit number 02285. And swing the box around the other side. There's 2 markings. I got this one because I like the one on the black tail right here. So there's that one. Let me get that one. Okay, so let's open this boy up for the first time and see what we got inside. So, a lot of plastic, and you see it's not huge, the size of my hand, so I mean, this isn't a huge, giant aircraft. I mean, it's a good size, I think. So, plastic, so tons of plastic. So we've got an engine, and the bottom here we've got a decals construction. So let's go for that first, and we'll go for the plastic. Okay, so first of all, got the beautiful color call out. So we have this one, which doesn't say what squadron or what it belongs to. Sorry, I was running the paper down the spring on my camera mount. There's that weird noise. A VMA 542. So this one, and this one is VMA 311. I kind of like the black tail with this one. It's a little different. So there are your markings and the instructions. So first of all, parts, usual stuff. Then let's get into this. So first page, we're building the seat and the cockpit tub. If I was going to build this, because the canopy is so kind of, you can see so much in there, the canopy is so kind of wide and it's very easy to see in, I'll probably get a Aries resin cockpit. It's probably set for this one, I'd imagine. But looks like we have a little bit of detail, some decals for the instrument panels. And looking for the engine, for the the intake. Then the wheelbase. One thing I've heard about this kit is that the wheelbase on the Harrier kits are pretty plain, not much detail. For me, I don't care because I always have them wheels down, you never see it. But one thing to notice, if you want to put the wheel, if you've got Aries and do an Aries cockpit and the wheelbase, I heard it does fit, but it does take quite a little bit of fettling and some surgery and stuff. So it's not quite so easy putting both in. But one or the other isn't so bad, is what I hear. Okay, then here you get the front section, get the cockpit in, and the wheelbase. And then the nose gear, sorry, and then the main gear goes in, and kind of the intake trunk. Then we got the tail. See a little bit of PE here and there. The antennas, obviously those kind of things you'd put on the very end, I'd imagine, so you don't knock them off when you weather it. Refueling probe, and then like kind of all Harriers go, you have this like hot wing section that kind of sits on top and goes on, same with the Hasek Gower 48 scale kit, and it goes on here. So the key with this one is getting the seams across. Well, this is one piece, so it looks like that's good, but then around here is kind of the key with these kits. Then it's saying, well, it's saying putting the upper wings on, then the lower wings. I'd probably dry fit at the C if that's the best way to do it, or if you just do that first and then put lower and upper together and then put the whole on the fuselage section, that'd be easier. Slats right and left. And it's like we have a gun pod. And exhaust nozzles, exhaust. canopy, pylons, and weapon with fuel tanks. Then it looks like we have what do we have weapons-wise? We have the AIM-9L Sidewinder. Looks like we have Mark 82 dumb bombs, Mark 82 Snake Eyes, GBU-12. I think it should be GBU-12, and the weapon counterfeit. So that's the instructions. Let's find my knife real quick and open up some of these bags. So next up is the decals. So we have 2 pieces. So it looks like this is for your weapons. I wouldn't use a decal, sorry. I think it's easier to paint it and then mask it and then paint the green over the top. Usually works better. But these little stencils, you can't really read the text. This text is just like, I don't think it's legible. The Marine Corps stuff is, but this little stuff isn't really kind of readable. Okay, even the main markings. Looks nice. I'm just thinking we're actually missing something here. We're not missing the red heart for the second scheme I wanted to do. Maybe that's in the box somewhere else, but so here's your VMA 311. So check this. So there should be a red heart, ET 164117. ET. I don't see the red heart decal. Number 54. Huh. Okay, I guess we're just getting into this box. Maybe it's a separate sheet somewhere, but I don't see it. Look at this one again, 54. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. Found it. In a separate bag, we got this other sheet of decals. And there we go, that's what I was looking for, the this logo right here. So we do have it, and here's the instrument decals. Not too bad. Okay, while we're at it, got some rubber tires. Not my favorite, but you get resin ones, I'm sure, but I think pretty sturdy, but rubber tires. Seems to come the usual for any Trumpeter 32nd scale kits, always seem to come with rubber tires. Okay, here's actually the main section of fuselage right here. So, looks nice and crisp. It's nice detail. You can see the rivets. There's not a ton of detail, it's the old panel line and some rivet detail. And this kind of section right here is about, well, with the tail bit, about 13 inches long. So it's got a nose bit to go on, so it's probably going to be about the size of this cutting mat, I imagine, when it's built. But yeah, looking good. Ejection pins on the inside, no problem. No real flash. Yep, looks good. Okay, I'm just going to take these as they come on the bag. So this guy, looks like it's got the wing section. So this is, what, about just over 11 inches wide for wingspan. Again, looking pretty good. Got the raised details and the recess. One piece. In Hasegawa 48 scale kits, this front bit here is separate. This is obviously joined, so there's no seam line to worry about, which is great. And the inside of the wings, no problem at all. Cool. And I'm guessing this is the clear parts. Trumps always do a good job at kind of bagging this stuff up. So we've got lights, well, probably like missile seeker heads and stuff. Then your important canopy, which is actually pretty good. That's a front part. nicely wrapped up. And the rear part looks like we have the deck cord molded in. You can, Blind Leatherneck's do a vinyl decal to go on over that if you don't want to kind of paint it rather. I didn't remember seeing if there's a decal in here or not for the vinyl, the deck cord. I don't think there is. No. Okay, so you might want to go down the route, like say Flying Leathernecks, about $5. You can buy a 32nd scale or 48 to do the deck cords in easy to use, kind of like vinyl. Okay, next up, but we have the flaps, stabilizers. Not really much there, just a couple of power lines, and the tail. Here we got all the pylons. And the instrument panel, which looks pretty nice. Nice and detailed. Obviously we've got the decals to go in there. Sidewall of the cockpit, again, not badly detailed. The front canopy frame. And these are the side panels for the cockpit tub. Again, looking really good. Really nicely detailed too. I really like the instrument panel right here. It's pretty cool. Okay, we're still working on plastic. So next up we got here. So we have the wheel hubs, some gear stuff. This is your gear bay. Again, it's pretty crude for 32nd scale. You definitely kind of jazz it up if you want to. Again, I don't really care too much because you never see it. For me, it's underneath, so it's not a big deal at all. But again, pretty crisp, no problems on this one. Nice detail again. Catch up the light. Okay, moving along. Looks like now we have the front section of the fuselage. So it looks like the nose is actually kind of molded into the front section. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm assuming if you do go with the Aries tub, you probably need to cut this part out right here on each so you can fit the tub in. That's usually the way it goes. But yep, looking really good. Again, a little bit of detail, but not too much, but there's no flash or anything like that. Looks pretty nice. Okay, again, looking good. This giant piece right here is your the intake. Do have annoying injection pin marks there though. Shouldn't be too much to take care of, just a little filling and sand it out. It should be pretty easy to get to. 2 on each side. Okay, the rest of it looks pretty good. Then like the exhaust. Again, no problem. It's all looking pretty good. Fan blade's pretty crude, but it is what it is. fuel tanks. I think you can get these out of the bag, but just pretty much not very much going on there. Just typical fuel tank, a few like panel lines, and that's about it. So you have two of those. Same with these guys, some pylons. I don't even necessarily take all these out, but just down pylons. And it looks like these are going to be your Sidewinders. Again, nicely packaged with those like bubble wrap. So it's one piece with just a couple of the tail fins to go on. Okay. So we have two sprues of these, so match pair. These guys. Looking pretty good. So two parts. So you got 1, 2, 3. So you got 6 of these total. And looks like the Mark 82s. Another 2 sprues of this. Match pair. So we got these guys, which are 2 pieces. So we get look like got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Again, looking pretty good. Obviously 2 piece. You got the seam line to take care of. The weapons aren't the strong point of this kit. You can definitely buy resin ones or aftermarket if you want to go that way. But obviously it comes at a cost, especially in 32nd scale. They aren't cheap. So that's all the plastic, and all we've got left is this one little bag here. And it's a photo etch. So it looks like we have what? We have seat belts, the HUD framing, the straps, and then this guy, I'm not sure, some part of detail here, but not too much, but a little bit of photo etch right there included as well. And that is it. So I'm excited about this kit. I'm actually going to build it. I want to finish a couple of projects I'm working on right now, but next up I'm probably going to work on this one, because I've always wanted to do a Harrier. I always did a Hasegawa 48 scale one, but I think this is going to be a good size. And look at some of the markings here. I think, say, this guy kind of catches my eye, so I definitely think I'm going to do this one. Maybe as a video build, we'll see. But yeah, it looks like a really nice kit. Some of the stuff's pretty basic, but it doesn't come at a huge price. I think this one was maybe about $70 or $80 retail. So for a 32nd scale modern jet, it's not bad. And it's, like I said, it's pretty good size too. It's not crazy big, so you can still display it on a shelf or wherever, on your cabinet. But it's a cool subject. Like I said, there's 4 different versions. This one is the Night Attack Harrier, which is the more modern one with the glass screens in the cockpit. I think this is more similar to like an RAF GR7 or 9 version-ish. Pretty much, but you can buy the RAF version as well. That's kind of sold out everywhere right now. It's kind of hard to find, but these the US Marine ones are a little bit easier to get hold of. But yep, that's it. So this is Trumpeter's 32nd scale AV-8B Night Attack Harrier 2, which is item number 2885.